Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be, I guess, reviewing a product, a hair product, one of the products that I got from my beauty supply store haul, and it's going to be the Beautiful Textures Curl Control Defining Pudding. And as I said in my previous video, my sister, Casina25, she tried this out and it worked really good for her hair, so I decided that I wanted to try it on my hair. I have been using Aunt Jackie's Curl La La, which I absolutely love. It's a straight dupe for Miss Jessie's. I forgot what the product was, but it looks the same as Miss Jessie's. It doesn't smell exactly the same, but I used Miss Jessie's and I used Aunt Jackie's, and I have to say that Aunt Jackie's is a close runner-up to Miss Jessie's. So with that said, Aunt Jackie's will always be in my hair arsenal, but I did want to try something different since I'm almost out. So I got the Curl Control by Beautiful Textures, and we're going to try it out today. So I'm actually going to show you like me applying it, like when I actually do this style. You guys have seen this style before. It's just, I have my hair in the two sections here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the perm rods in my hair to do the curly updo that I normally do, like my go-to curly updo style. So that's what I'm going to show you today, and then tomorrow at some point in the day, it probably won't be when I take it down because it'll probably be too early for me anyway, and I'll be rushing. But tomorrow I will show you guys the results of the curling pudding. Like, I'll show you if it's bouncy, like what I feel about it, if it flakes any, like if there's any whites, or you know, if my hair feels crunchy or anything like that. So we're going to test it out right now. I have freshly washed hair. It's almost air dry. It's almost completely air dried. It's about, I say about 80%, maybe 85% almost dried. So I'm not going to put any more water on it. What I'm going to do is actually just start applying the curling pudding to the ponytail in sections, because it's not damp, but I feel some wet spots on here. And I'm sorry if I'm looking the other way because I'm looking in the mirror. But yeah, I'm not going to apply any more water to this. I'm just going to go ahead and start applying my product. And so I'm going to be using, like I said, the Curl Control. And I'm also going to be using my coconut milk serum, which I always use when I do like a braid out, a twist out, or any kind of curls like this. I always use this instead of oil. I did put oil on my hair, like I moisturized and oiled my hair at the base, but on the ends I'm going to be, it's going to be curly, so we're going to do it this way. So let me go ahead and get started. These are the tools that you need. Is the curling pudding, you need the serum or oil of your choice. Of course, you're going to need your perm rods, and I use a fine tooth comb because I like to comb out the sections before I actually put them in the perm rods, just to make sure everything is flat and smooth. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just, and I'm not going to show you the whole head, guys, because obviously if I do a couple, you'll see what the process is, but I'll come and show you the finished result of what it looks like afterwards. So I'm going to take a strand of hair like this, a section of the hair, and I'm just going to take some of the curling pudding, about that much. I'm going to be generous with it. I'm just going to apply it to the hair, so it's like my hair is like wet again now, and that's why I did not need to use any water or add any water to it. Then I'm just going to take it and comb the section to make sure that it's nice and smooth. Of course, you want to be very gentle at that point, so it's nice and smooth, but we'll get it there. So now I'm just going to take my serum. Yeah, I'm just going to run that on the top of where I applied the pudding over the hair. Just like that. And then I'm going to take one of my perm rods, and then I'm just going to start curling. Twist this part of the hair first, and then I continue to twist up. Just like so. And I kind of did it in like a tilt, so that all the hair is over the whole roller, not just on one section of the roller. Alright, and then I'm just going to clip it down, and that's the first one. I'm just going to repeat this process to the whole ponytail, and then I'll be done. By the morning, it'll be nice and set. It'll probably be set before the morning, but it'll definitely be set by the morning. I usually do this overnight, and I do it the exact same way. Sometimes my hair is a little damper at times than others, but it doesn't really make a difference. It just depends on how much time you have, I guess, to be playing with your hair, or have, you know, time to spare to be having your hair dry. I air dry my hair. I do not sit under the dryer. So for me, it is usually an overnight process, because I'm not sitting under the dryer. So it takes my hair a little bit longer to dry. But that's okay, because I don't apply any heat to my hair anymore. And you want to make sure you get all the way down to the ends especially, because, you know, when you have like a little mini Shirley Temple curl, there's no sense in having bushy ends. You don't want that. So you want to make sure you take the product all the way down to the ends, and yeah, be good. Okay, so you see the process. I'll be back when it's all done. Hey guys, so I'm back, and this is what my hair looks like after I have applied the curling pudding and the serum and the, what are they called? What are these rollers called again? I just drew a blank. The perm rods. So let me turn around. And you've seen this before in another video, like when I showed you my go-to hairstyle. This is exactly what it looks like. The 2 sections, you could do 3, but 2 is just quicker for me these days. And as you notice, some of them are not like totally to the ponytail. That's okay, because I will be bringing this whole section up to like the crown of my head. So I don't need the curls to be so tight, if you know what I'm saying. So they'll kind of hang, you know, the way they need to hang. And the front, of course, will be, the front is tight. But yeah, once I take them down, it'll be a nice tight curl. But as the week goes on, they'll loosen up. I can unloosen up the curl too to make the hair look a little fuller. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's it for this go-to hairstyle. All I did was wash my hair today. I actually colored it today, so if you see like my edges look a little darker than normal, that's what happened. I colored my hair, and then I, of course, I did my conditioner treatments, my leave-in, and then I moisturized and sealed my hair, and then I applied, you know, this curling, what is this stuff called? Curl control to the ends, as well as the coconut milk serum. So, and what I wanted to say about this this stuff is that it's really, really thick. Let me show you guys. Can you see that? It's really thick. It's hardly even moving out of the, you know, out of the jar. So this is what it looks like. Really, really thick. Look at that. It won't even come off my finger. That's how thick it is. So I think it's going to be really moisturizing to my hair. You know, as I was putting it on my hair, my hair was getting, like I put water on it. I mean, I used a generous amount because I want my hair to be moisturized. But I think this is going to really do the trick. It says it's for mixed textures, curly, wavy, kinky, coily, and frizzy. If you can see that there. So I think this might just be a really good product. But we'll see tomorrow when I take it all down. And we'll see how bouncy the curls are. And, you know, how long they're going to stay. With my curl a lot, my curls last all week. I have no problems with the curls. Like I said, I use that and usually my coconut serum, milk serum. I use this for any kind of twist out, braid out, or like curls and perm rods or flexi rods. I always use this stuff. And that kind of helps to lock in the moisture a little more, you know, as I'm going on through the week. And then I find that I don't have to moisturize my hair throughout the week when I use my curl a lot in the serum. So we'll see what happens, like I said, tomorrow, and then I guess throughout the rest of the week to see if it's going to work the same as the Aunt Jackie. So stay tuned for the outcome. Hey guys, so it's the next day, the next morning actually, and it's been quite a while since I put the rollers in, so now they're all dried and set. I think I put them in yesterday, had to be about 5 something in the afternoon, and today right now is about 8:40 in the morning. So that's plenty of time for it to set and dry and you know, be the curls that they should be. So I should have slept with a scarf on my head, like right here, last night, but I forgot to put one on. But I do sleep on a satin pillowcase, so that's just why my hair looks a little frizzy right now, but we about to fix that in a second. So let me just show you now the takedown of the perm rods and how, let's see how curly or not the hair is using that curl control, whatever that stuff is called. So this is going to go ahead and take one out. And I usually take them out like a spring, like that, like around itself. That looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's nice. Really defined. I think that's a little bit more defined than my Jackie's curl a lot. So let's just continue to take them down. Okay, so I've taken them all down, and I'm just kind of feeling the curl just to see if it's not crunchy, but it feels a little bit stiffer than my Aunt Jackie's. Usually my Aunt Jackie's is a really soft curl, like it'll be a defined curl, but it'll still feel real soft. This one, it doesn't, like I said, it's not a crunchy feeling, but it's definitely a stiffer feeling. So now I'm not sure if that's just maybe I used too much, or I don't think I used too much because I used about the same amount as I would when I use Aunt Jackie's. So I think it's just the formula itself. Now I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna say it's okay. What I might just wind up doing though is spraying some like oil sheen or something like that. I have some argan oil sheen spray. How's it called? Yeah, I think it's called sheen spray. And I'll show you guys what that looks like in a minute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put that on it just for a little bit, just a little bit of moisture, because I just feel like it feels, like I said, a little stiff. Not crunchy. It's not crunchy at all, and there's no flaking. But I just feel like it's not, I don't know, I don't want to say it's not moisturized, but I just feel like it could use a little bit of moisture on there. It just feels like stiff. It's the only word I can use, because it's not completely hard, but it feels stiff. So yeah, I just want to loosen that up just a little bit. Yeah, that's what the back looks like. So what I'm going to do now is just take down both the scrunchies, and this will put my hair all up into one. And I'm not going to do anything with the curls. I'm just going to leave the curls how they are. because it's raining and I'm not going to work today anyway. My son is sick, so I'm home with my boy. But we are going to the doctor, so I have to look somewhat presentable. So I'm just going to just put this up in one ponytail and just leave the curls how they are. Generally, if I don't really want to style the hair, you know, if I want to keep the curls for as long as I can, I'll definitely leave them like this. Like I won't pick them out, you know, separate them out or anything like that, because I want the curls to stay for as long as I possibly can have them for. So I just tend to leave them in little Shirley Temple curls like this and then put them in a ponytail. But that works for me. It's a, you know, it's supposed to be a low manipulative style. It's supposed to be a protective style. You can see my ends are not showing. So my ends are all curled up. So it's just meant to be a protective style, just something cute, but up off my shoulders and just, you know, on top of my head. So let me go ahead and put either a scrunchie or banana clip on, and then I'll be done. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys, you know, like what I'm gonna do with it and what the spray looks like, my oil sheen. That's what it's called, oil sheen. Alright, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I brushed up my hair and I just used a banana clip, as you can see right here, to kind of keep the shape of how the, you know, the curls should stay. Only because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to do anything to them today. I'm just going to leave them just like this. So I'm not going anywhere. So doesn't make sense for me to do too much to it and have the curls get all out of shape. But I'm going to go ahead and spray it now with some oil sheen, and this is the oil sheen that I have. It is Hawaiian Silky's Moroccan Argan Oil Hydrating Sleep Oil Sheen Spray, and it's paraben free, and that's what it looks like. And it's cost $7.99. So I'm just going to spray, like I said, the back, you know, all the curls, just to kind of give it a little bit of moisture. Rise them, let that oil just kind of penetrate the curls. And I'm just going to leave it alone. Just going to let it sit. Oil spray is everywhere. Yep, that's it. So I'm just going to let that sit. I have put a little bit of this olive oil moisturizing cream just here to slick my hair down. But like I said, I'm not going nowhere, so didn't really need to do too much. But okay, I'm rambling now, but I did want to show you guys, you know, how I do this whole curl thing. And we wanted to try out the Beautiful Textures Curl Control Cream. I'm going to say it's a go. Probably won't use it as often as I use my Aunt Jackie's, but because it's such a big jar, I'll be using it a lot, you know, in the near future. So I'm happy with it. I'm pleased. We'll have to see what kind of other styles we can do with it. Maybe like a wash and go, you know, a curly wash and go. We'll see how it works with that. Maybe a braid out or a twist out. Probably try that again and see how it works with that. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, the curls, like I said, they're still bouncy, as you can see. Very bouncy. Not crunchy at all. Like I said, I would just recommend that you spray some oil on them. Definitely when you decide to separate them, put some oil on your fingers to pull them apart. Because like I said, it was kind of stiff. But yeah, it should be okay. But other than that, I think I'll give this product on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it an 8. Just because of that stiffness. You know, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling that stiffness. Like I said, I don't get that when I have the Aunt Jackie's. When I use the Aunt Jackie's, I don't know if maybe I used too much of this curl control this time, or what the situation was. But we'll give it another try. For this time, it's okay. And I'm definitely pleased. I'm pleased with it. So try it out and let me know what you think of it. Or if you've already tried it out, let me know what you think of it. And leave your comments in the down bar, you know, in the comment section below. Any questions, leave those in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video.